So good afternoon all. Today we have a very interesting case study in mechanics of metal cutting. So you have all been to lathe, right? So a material is being cut with the help of tool. Okay? How it cuts? Because of hardness, right? So tool is harder than workpiece or workpiece is harder than tool? Tool is harder than workpiece, right? So in that hardness, what is hardness?
Hardness is a resistance of
Scratching. Yes, very good. It's a resistance of scratching or abrasion. We call it as when the surface is hard. That means nothing can deform this surface. That is the meaning. So in this hardness, we have a testing equipment and we have different types of testing equipment. Can you tell one or two?
Yes, sir.
One is Rockwell, another one is Brinell. Okay, good. Rockwell and Brinell. So today we are going to discuss the case study of mechanics of metal cutting with the help of this Rockwell hardness tester. Right? So this is a testing machine which tests how the surface is hard. Okay? So how can we test the hardness? You all know when you are in the classroom, you play with chalk piece and compass. Right? You take a chalk piece and you will scratch it with the compass. What will happen to the chalk piece? The dust will fall. Whether any damage will be happen to the compass? No. Why? Because
of it is less hardness.
okay, it is because of more hardness than chalk piece. Which is harder? Chalk piece or compass? Compass is harder and it is also sharper, right? So coming to the Rockwell hardness tester machine. So this testing machine will have an anvil. Okay, it is a support where you can keep the workpiece. Any material that is being used in any applications, we have to test the hardness of the material. For example, we will take the same case when you use a single point cutting. We have to check the hardness of the material, and again the workpiece, we have to check the hardness of the workpiece, right? For example, if you take the mild steel, when you keep mild steel here and test the hardness, you will find one hardness number. The same way tool, then you can compare all these two materials, then you can very wisely decide whether this raw material can be used for workpiece and this raw material can be used for tool. Okay? So this hardness tester will have a round indicator, dial indicator, and we have a hardness testing specifications for this, and we have different scales in this Rockwell hardness test. One is A, B, C. We have for A, do you know which is the hardest material in the world? Can you guess? Tell some material. Martin, say? Hardest material, which is very hard. You can tell something. You can tell rock. Which is the hardest material? So it's diamond. You know diamonds? It is very tough to cut. That's why people wear diamonds everywhere. So we have a diamond indenter. So I will tell you what is an indenter. So indenter is nothing but a ball-like structure which will apply force on the material. Okay? So this is a material and we are going to put some load by the help of diamond. So diamond is harder so that it will go and pierce the workpiece. In that way, we are going to calculate this hardness, right? So we have a lever here and we have the load scale here. According to the material, we are going to test it. So we are going to take the scales as well as we are going to apply the load. What will happen? A round ball is going to pierce any material. So we will get a small dot-shaped deformation. So that dot-shaped deformation can be seen in the lens and how much depth it has gone, and we have certain calculations for this Rockwell hardness, right? So what is the difference between Rockwell hardness and Brinell hardness is nothing but the amount of load we are going to apply in Rockwell is less than the Brinell hardness. I hope you understood how this case study is related to metal cutting. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.